When Jesus was born, not many people knew that he was God. It was only later when Jesus began calling his disciples and performing miracles that people realized that Jesus wasn't just a prophet, he is God. But there were many people who didn't want Jesus around because they hated God. Since Jesus knows what we are hiding in our hearts, he knew that the chief priests would want to put him to death if they knew God was finally with his people again. So Jesus doesn't want anyone to know yet that he is God. When he was in the synagogue, there was a man with an unclean spirit there. The man was possessed by a demon, which the Gentiles didn't think was a bad thing. They thought it was a good thing to be possessed, which meant that they have a god or spirit living within them, using their bodies. The demon calls Jesus the Holy One of God. This meant that the demon in the man knows exactly who Jesus is, and knows that he is coming to destroy all the demons. When Jesus and his disciples leave the synagogue, they go to Simon and Andrew's house. Simon's mother-in-law was sick with a fever, but when Jesus picks her up by the hand, the fever leaves her immediately. Jesus has now healed a soul and a body. He shows us that our physical body and spiritual soul are united, and Christ is the King of both our soul and body. The scripture says, "Then he healed many who were sick with various diseases, and cast out many demons, and he did not allow the demons to speak, because they knew him." Christ did not allow the demons to speak because they would have revealed who he was, but it was not time for that yet. Jesus would reveal who he was on his own time. He did not want demons to do it for him, so Jesus goes off by himself to pray. While praying alone in the wilderness, a person with leprosy, which was a very bad skin disease, comes to Jesus and shows him great respect. He says to Jesus, "If you are willing, you can make me clean." But there was no known cure for leprosy in those days. Only God is able to heal lepers. By approaching Christ, the leper is saying that Christ is God, because only God could cure leprosy. Jesus touches the leper, and the leper is immediately cleansed. Jesus instructs him not to tell anyone what had happened, but the man goes and tells everyone. Now everyone knows who Jesus is, and he cannot travel freely anymore. Later, Jesus was teaching in a house where many Pharisees and teachers of the law were present. Then a paralytic was lowered in from the roof for Jesus to heal. Jesus forgives the paralytic of his sins. In the Old Testament, there was an understanding that no one could forgive sins except for God alone. Now in the New Testament, Jesus is showing everyone that God has finally returned. God is back with his creation, us. He's here to save us from sin, which leads us to death. He healed the sick to show us that he is the God of mercy and salvation. We learned about 3 important miracles this week, but why didn't Jesus want anyone to know about the miracles yet?